Today is Tuesday, Parashat Shemot. In the parasha of this week, there is the episode of the burning bush, when Moshe encounters the sight of a bush that is burning and not being consumed. There's a revelation of Hashem to him, and Hashem tells him to go back to Egypt, and time came for the Jewish people to be redeemed from the slavery of Egypt. And then, according to the Midrash, after 7 days of deliberation, Moshe refused to go because he considered himself, he was so humble, not worthy of taking such a tremendous task on himself. But also, the Mefarshim, the commentators, explain there was another concern also. Aharon, his brother, was older than him by 3 years. When Moshe Rabbeinu was away in Midian, he was there for some 40 years. During that whole time, Aharon was a leader amongst these people. How could the younger brother now come back and take the mantle of leadership? Of course, Moshe Rabbeinu was the person who was qualified, deserved, but he was still very concerned for the feelings of his brother. And then the Pasuk tells us here about Aharon when Moshe is going to go to Egypt. So Hashem tells him, don't be concerned. Aharon, your brother, it says in the Pasuk, V'gam hinehu yotzeh likratecha, he's coming towards you to greet you as you come to him, to Egypt. V'ra'acha, and he will see you. V'samach belibo, and he'll rejoice in his heart. And Rashi explains, when you go to Egypt, don't think that your brother is going to be upset with you or he's going to be jealous, that you're going to take a position of so much importance, even above him, so to speak. Actually, he's not just on the outside happy, he's going to be happy inside of his heart for you. It's going to be a genuine happiness. And Rashi explains, "Misham zacha Aharon le'edi ha'choshen hanatun al halev." And because of this quality of being happy for the success of another person, for the success of his brother who's younger, that the fact that he had that happiness in his heart, he merited to have the Choshen Mishpat, the breastplate that the Kohen Gadol carried, that on it was the Urim and Tumim, that revealed certain things for the future, that had questions, major questions answered through the Urim and Tumim. He was next to the heart. Why? Because his heart was so pure. He was so happy for the success and for the leadership that his brother was going to have that mantle, that because of that he deserved to be the Kohen Gadol, to be sort of the highest spiritual position in the Bet HaMikdash amongst all the Kohanim. He was the high priest who went into Kodesh HaKodashim on Yom Kippur, the one who was able to carry on next to his heart the Urim and Tumim. By contrast, there is a Mishnah in Pirkei Avot that says, Rabbi Eliezer HaKapar Omer, Rabbi Eliezer HaKapar says, Hakin'ah, jealousy, V'atava, and greed or lust, V'akavod, and running after honor. Person who chases after the honor, he wants always to be honored. These three things, motzi'in et ha'adam min ha'olam, can take away a person from this world. Even though kin'ah, jealousy, and sometimes sin'ah, hatred, that could be just in the heart. Sometimes people know how to cover it with kind of, when they're in social situations, they know how to make it sort of like covered and not reveal it. Only in the heart, jealousy or sin'ah or ta'ava, these things can take a person away from this world. And on the opposite, when Aharon had this kind of very positive feelings towards his brother, and that brought him great merit to be the Kohen Gadol and to carry the Choshen Mishpat, Urim Tumim, next to his heart. And for us, it's a lesson to always cultivate within us very positive attitudes, to keep away jealousy and any bad feelings in our heart. Keep it away. And always be happy for the success of others. And as we develop and nurture these feelings within us, then it will bring us such great merits that in the case of Aharon, he brought him to have the Choshen Mishpat next to his heart. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.